This rose bush is called Sexy Rexy, and it's a multiple award-winning rose breed. Sexy Rexy is a floribunda rose type, which is Latin for many flowering. It was developed to create lots of clusters of blooms. It's like a little blooming machine, but only if it receives lots of natural sunlight every day. You can grow a delightful row of these bushes along the edge of your property as a hedge. They also look amazing against white picket fences. Watch this if you always wanted a rose garden but thought they're too expensive to have a garden full of. Every January, Home Depot has these rose roots for around $10 to $13 each, depending on the type of the rose. They even have climbing rose bushes that grow up to 12 feet for only $10. These would have cost you 4 times more if you buy them when they're fully bloomed. These are the exact same types that I used in my backyard. All you need to do is to plant them in a good soil mix and water every couple of days. By this spring, they will fully grow and have beautiful rose flowers. I know some of you guys are going to give me a hard time for shopping at Home Depot, but I do support my local nurseries and occasionally visit the neighborhood Home Depot as well. If you don't have one near you, just go to any nursery and ask them if they have bare root roses. I guarantee you they're going to be much cheaper. If you want to have this every spring, you need to do this every winter. Pruning and fertilizing your rose bushes at the beginning of every winter is very important if you want to have healthy blooming roses for the rest of the year.
Did you know if you grab a rose cutting that's at least 6 inches long and has at least 3 sets of leaves, then trim off the bottom sets of leaves and cut the tops off? Cut the stem on a 45-degree angle and a slice in the middle of it. Then grab some honey, dip the stem into honey, and plant it in some soil. It'll grow into a whole new rose bush. Honey acts as a natural rooting hormone, so don't buy those chemical rooting powders. Just do this instead.
The succulents in this frame are real, and they're growing using a soilless technology called Pafcal. Pafcal is an organic sponge-like material that holds nutrition and also allows air circulation. This technology was invented in Japan, but thanks to a company called Hobby, you can buy a variety of products using it on Amazon. And they were kind enough to send me this square frame and an easy pot to try it out for myself. All I had to do was soak the sponge in some water and then pick a variety of succulent cuttings. I used kiwi succulents, and then put the succulents in between the sponge and put it back in the frame. There's even an opening on top for watering. I also put a jade cutting in my easy pot. I fill it up with some water, soak the sponge, put the cutting in the sponge, then use the smaller pieces to secure it. It came out so beautiful, I don't even have to water it because this easy pot is a self-watering pot. Plant TikTok, please help. I need to find out the name of this beautiful Echeveria. I know, I'm the succulent expert and I should know it, but I've had this plant for many years. It was given to me as a gift and I just can't find its name. It's an extremely hardy succulent and grows very fast. It has big grayish leaves with pointy tips that change color in different light and temperatures. It turns a bit purple under indirect sun and more yellow in extreme sun, like here on my succulent wall. It also propagates very easy and I've propagated a lot of it over years. please let me know if you know the name of this beautiful succulent. I've had this old nice ghost plant in an old plastic pot for a very long time, and I've been looking for a nice clay or ceramic planter to repot it. I finally found this beautiful one from HomeGoods. The only problem is it's too tall and it's going to take a lot of soil to fill it up. But this is exactly why you should never get rid of your plastic nursery pots. All you need to do is to put a couple of them upside down inside your tall planter and cover them with a couple of pieces of cardboard. Then prepare your soil mix and fill up half the remainder space in your planter with soil. Cut the old plastic pot to be able to get your plant out of it without damaging and breaking any of the branches, and put it on top of the soil in your new planter. Then cover up all the empty spots with more soil. Here is how it ended up looking, and I absolutely love it.